Hey there! Welcome to a journey that could truly change the way you experience life every single day. Let's talk about something simple, yet incredibly powerful: gratitude. It's not just a buzzword or a fleeting feeling you get when things go your way. Gratitude is a practice, a mindset, and a transformative force that can shift how you see the world, how you feel, and even how others respond to you. Today, we're diving deep into the hidden power of gratitude and how it can transform your life one day at a time. So, what is gratitude, really? At its core, it's about recognizing and appreciating the good in your life, no matter how big or small. It's about pausing to notice the warmth of your morning coffee, the smile from a stranger, or the fact that you have a roof over your head. It sounds simple, right? But here's the thing. Most of us are wired to focus on what's wrong, what's missing, or what's stressing us out. Our brains are built to scan for threats, and in today's fast-paced world, that often translates into dwelling on problems. Gratitude flips that script. It trains your mind to seek out the good, to rewire your perspective, and to find joy in the ordinary. Let's start with why gratitude matters. Science backs this up. Research shows that practicing gratitude can improve your mental health, boost your mood, and even strengthen your physical well-being. Studies from places like the University of California have found that people who regularly practice gratitude report lower levels of stress and depression. They sleep better, feel more connected to others, and even have stronger immune systems. Think about that for a second. Something as simple as appreciating what you have can literally make you healthier. That's not just feel-good talk, that's biology. But how does it work? When you focus on gratitude, you're activating parts of your brain tied to positive emotions. It's like giving your mind a workout, strengthening neural pathways that make you more resilient to negativity. Over time, this practice can change your default setting. Instead of waking up and immediately worrying about your to-do list, you start noticing the little things that make life beautiful. Maybe it's the sound of birds outside your window, or the fact that you got through a tough day at work. These moments add up, and they create a ripple effect that touches every part of your life. Now, you might be thinking, okay, this sounds great, but how do I actually do gratitude? That's a fair question. Gratitude isn't about forcing yourself to feel happy all the time or ignoring life's challenges. It's about finding balance and choosing to focus on what's good even when things are tough. Let's walk through some practical ways to make gratitude a daily habit. One of the easiest ways to start is with a gratitude journal. This doesn't have to be fancy. Just grab a notebook or even use the Notes app on your phone. Every day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They can be big, like a promotion at work, or small, like a warm pair of socks on a cold morning. The key is to be specific. Instead of writing, "I'm grateful for my family," try something like, "I'm grateful for the way my sister called me today just to chat and make me laugh." Specificity makes the practice more meaningful because it forces you to really think about the moment and why it matters. Here's a tip to make journaling stick. Tie it to an existing habit. Maybe you write your 3 things while drinking your morning coffee or right before bed. It takes just a couple of minutes, but over time, it trains your brain to notice the good stuff. And if writing isn't your thing, you can do this mentally. Maybe during a quiet moment in your day, like while you're brushing your teeth or waiting for the bus. Another powerful way to practice gratitude is through expression. This means sharing your appreciation with others. Think about someone who's made a difference in your life. It could be a friend, a coworker, or even the barista who always remembers your order. Take a moment to tell them. You could send a quick text, write a note, or just say it in person. Something as simple as, "Hey, I really appreciate how you always listen when I need to vent," can deepen your connections and make both of you feel good. Plus, expressing gratitude creates a positive feedback loop. When you make others feel valued, they're more likely to spread that positivity back to you. Let's talk about gratitude in tough times, because life isn't always sunshine and rainbows. When you're dealing with stress, loss, or uncertainty, gratitude might feel like the last thing on your mind. But here's where its power really shines. Even in the darkest moments, there's usually something, however small, that you can hold on to. Maybe you're going through a rough patch, but you're grateful for a friend who checks in on you, or for the fact that you have a warm bed to sleep in. Finding these glimmers of light doesn't erase the pain, but it can give you the strength to keep going. There's a story I heard once about a woman named Sarah who was struggling with a chronic illness. Every day was a battle, and she felt like life was slipping away. But she started a practice where every night she'd write down one thing that brought her joy that day. Some days it was as simple as, "I saw a butterfly outside my window." Over time, those small moments gave her a sense of purpose and hope. They reminded her that even in the midst of struggle, there was still beauty to be found. That's the magic of gratitude. It doesn't fix everything, but it gives you a lens to see life differently. Let's explore another angle: gratitude and relationships. When you practice gratitude toward the people in your life, it strengthens your bonds. Think about your closest relationships, your partner, your friends, your family. How often do you tell them what they mean to you? It's easy to take people for granted, especially when life gets busy. But small acts of gratitude, like saying, "I'm so thankful for how you always make time for me," can make a huge difference. It's like watering a plant. Those moments of appreciation keep your relationships thriving. Gratitude also has a way of shifting how you interact with the world. When you're in a grateful mindset, you're more likely to be kind, patient, and empathetic. Imagine you're stuck in traffic, feeling frustrated. Instead of fuming, you could take a moment to be grateful for the music playing on the radio, or the fact that you have a car to get you where you need to go. That small shift can calm your nerves and make you less likely to snap at the person in front of you. Gratitude doesn't just change you, it changes how you show up for others. Let's get a little deeper for a moment. Gratitude can also transform how you see yourself. So often, we're our own harshest critics, focusing on our flaws or what we haven't accomplished. But what if you turn that around and practice gratitude for you? Take a moment to appreciate your own strengths, your resilience, or even the fact that you're listening to this right now, trying to grow and improve. Self-gratitude is a game changer. It builds confidence and helps you approach life with a sense of abundance rather than lack. Now, let's talk about the ripple effect of gratitude. When you practice it consistently, it doesn't just stay with you, it spreads. Your positivity becomes contagious. Maybe you thank a coworker for their help, and they feel inspired to pass on a kind word to someone else. Or maybe your gratitude journal inspires a friend to start their own. These small actions create a chain reaction, making the world a little brighter, one moment at a time. If you're wondering how to take gratitude to the next level, try a gratitude meditation. This doesn't have to be complicated. Find a quiet spot, close your eyes, and spend a few minutes thinking about the things you're grateful for. Picture them in your mind. Maybe it's a loved one's face, a favorite place, or a moment that made you smile. Let the warmth of those thoughts fill you up. If meditation isn't your style, you can try a gratitude walk. Go outside, take a stroll, and mentally note everything you're grateful for. The fresh air, the trees, the sound of your footsteps. It's a simple way to connect with the world around you. Another fun idea is to create a gratitude jar. Get a jar or a box, and every day write down something you're grateful for on a slip of paper. Fold it up, toss it in, and watch the jar fill up over time. On tough days, you can pull out a few notes and remind yourself of all the good in your life. It's like a little treasure chest of positivity. Now, let's address a common roadblock, feeling like you don't have enough to be grateful for. If you're struggling financially, emotionally, or physically, gratitude might seem out of reach. But here's the truth. Even in the leanest times, there's something to hold on to. Maybe it's the fact that you're still here, still fighting, still learning. Start small. Find one thing, just one, and let that be your anchor. Over time, you'll start to notice more. Another challenge is consistency. Like any habit, gratitude takes practice. Life gets busy and it's easy to forget. That's why tying it to a routine, like journaling with your morning coffee, is so helpful. You can also set a reminder on your phone or keep a sticky note on your desk that says, "What am I grateful for today?" Little cues like that can keep you on track. As we wrap up, let's think about the long-term impact of gratitude. Imagine where you could be a year from now if you made gratitude a daily practice. You'd likely feel more grounded, more connected, and more at peace. You'd notice the beauty in the small moments and find strength in the tough ones. Gratitude doesn't promise a perfect life, but it gives you the tools to navigate it with grace and resilience. So here's your challenge. Start today. Right now, think of one thing you're grateful for. Maybe it's the fact that you're listening to this, taking time to invest in yourself. Hold on to that feeling and carry it into your day. Write it down, say it out loud, or share it with someone. Make gratitude a part of who you are and watch how it transforms your life, one beautiful moment at a time. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Keep shining, keep appreciating, and I'll catch you next time.